Hello, everybody. It's about to start pouring rain as soon as I go live, of course. How's everybody doing? I am in TAOS, New Mexico, in the beautiful mountains. Hey, everybody. Can you see the mountains behind me? It's beautiful. Hey, Mark. Hey, Jay, Lindsay. Gotta not reach towards the camera, huh? I got my laptop set up right here beside me. I don't know how long the battery's gonna last, but I needed to do that so I can make a couple mods. What a bridge, yeah, man. It's called the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. Hey, GM Flower. Where you at? Gang, gang! What's up, dude? Thanks for coming. I'm gonna say in advance, I'm not super good at these live things. I'm gonna do my best. I got my laptop set up right here so I can try to keep up with the chats with you guys. And yeah, so damn, Sean's got the flu. All right, guys. I'm doing great. Aunt Sheila's doing good. We've climbed some pretty gnarly hills, so she's doing all right. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy, guys. It's I'm sitting in like this. It's like a picnic bench area like that, and there's walls on it, so it kind of like just sucks the wind through here like a tunnel. Hey, from New Hampshire. Thank you. Climbing minds want to know if it's hotter there in the desert or here in this heat wave. I'm gonna be honest, today it got a little warm. It was probably in the 90s, but like right now it's 70 degrees. It's raining all around me, and yeah, it's pretty heavenly. It's probably as hot here during the peak of the day as it is at like 7 o'clock back in Arkansas. So, but it was rough all the way till I crossed that mountain range. It was pretty much 90 degrees all the way till I crossed that mountain range, and it cooled off a lot. Lucky SOB. Yeah, it's pretty good over here, man. There is a super huge bummer though. Hey, what's up, Tree Haven? So this right behind me, I know you can barely see, but there's a bridge that goes over, and that's like, I think it's 600-foot deep gorge. It's just a river that runs at the very bottom. And my favorite spot, and the main reason I came out here, is at the very bottom of the river down there, there's a hot spring right on the river. I mean, it's so close. You can just dip your hand in the cold water while you're sitting in like 100-degree water. It's great. But anyways, some private landowners put up a fence, and now you can't go back there, which I think is horseshit. But as far as I'm under the impression, it's BLM land, and they're not really supposed to block it off. But yeah, so I'll move out of the way for a second so you guys can get a view of the mountains. I'm trying to get my laptop set up here so I can make some moderators on here. Keeps going to Creator Studio. Yeah, so Aunt Sheila's doing good. The cheapest gas I've bought so far is $3.79 a gallon. I thought I was gonna get mugged at that gas station. Some dude literally like took my cigarette out of my hand. He's like, "Hey, bro, can I have that cigarette?" And he just like snatched it out of my hand. Like, guess so, bro. Guess you can. Fuck. But yeah. So, but that's the only like, and I didn't really feel threatened. I just was like, I gotta get out of this place, dude. Yeah, I've used for days in the desert. My tooth is doing good, but it's still kind of sore back there, and I forget because I always chew on that side. And so yeah, it's been a little sore, but it's not too bad. I haven't shaved my face. Don't judge me. I'm kind of living the homeless life right now. I warmed up some water for a shower today, but I never took one. I gotta get cleaned up there. So yeah. So in case you guys missed it, I'm sitting at the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. It's about 10 miles just outside of TAOS, New Mexico, maybe 15 miles outside of it. Hey, Belco Glass. Yeah, so I'm about 15 miles outside of TAOS, New Mexico. TAOS is like super hippie town in New Mexico. Plus, there's a lot of old cars here. Like, people just come here and drive up and down the strip. It's super cool, like a bunch of 50s cars, like mint out. And yeah, so that's cool. On the way here, I was trying to go live by 7, and I was driving back, and I saw a VW thing on the side of the road, and it was like cherry, and I had to pull it and get a picture with it. I'll show y'all, but y'all are on my phone right now, so. Hey, Butt Nuggets. Yeah, dude snatched my cigarette. I swear to God, he really did do that. Yeah, I'm still trying to get to the live stream. I think I'm almost there. Can't figure out this internet stuff. I'm not super good at it. All right, so let me tell you a little bit of my struggles. For some reason, I left without a solar panel, which was about the dumbest thing I ever did. But yeah, so I've had a real hard time keeping my laptop charged and stuff. I've got the Blue Eddy, but it's kind of small, and so yeah, I didn't bring a solar panel. So I went yesterday all the way down to that town that I almost got. I felt pretty weird down there. I mean, it was pretty rough. Everybody's like sagging their pants and bandanas over their faces and stuff. Like, anyway, yeah, so I went down there to Harbor Freight and bought a solar panel. It's a 100-watt solar panel. It's Harbor Freight. It's probably going to put out like 65 watts an hour in peak sun, but it's better than nothing. Unfortunately, which a subscriber texted me before I did it, or messaged me and said that it wasn't going to work. But anyway, it's got a different plug than the Blue Eddy for some reason. So I was kind of at a loss. I got a little adapter so I can charge my phone. So that's at least one thing I don't have to charge off the Blue Eddy. And then I met this fella and his young boy, and at Harbor Freight, and his name's Hargis, and DJ's his boy. His son is 5, and they were Volkswagen people, so he just stopped and talked to me about the Volkswagen and stuff. Can one of you guys tell me are y'all hearing like wind noise? Because the wind's kind of whipping through here. I just want to make sure. But anyway, yeah, so I met this dude and his young boy, and then we were just talking about the Volkswagen and everything. They have a bus that's just a couple years newer than mine, and they got a Beetle too. And anyway, we got to chat and gave him my number and stuff like that. And he went ahead and ordered the adapter that I need on Amazon, and he's shipping it to his mom's house, which is right here in TAOS. So thank you for the wind noise comments. But yeah, so. This guy, he shipped the charger into TAOS for me, so it's coming into his mom's house, and I'm gonna be able to swing by and pick it up in the next couple days. So it's coming on Thursday, so I'm pretty much stuck here till Thursday or Friday, which I'm not bitching about it. I would like to climb. Well, I don't think you can see the mountain. There's the highest point in New Mexico is just about 20 miles from me right here, and I've hiked up there before. And I've been thinking about doing it again. I was a little worried about going up there because it's super steep, but after climbing some of these switchbacks that I've had to climb, I'm not worried about Sheila climbing. I mean, it's slow, but it'll pretty much climb anywhere that I need to go. So, yeah, so I think I might go to the mountains tomorrow. It's like probably a 10-mile round trip hike, and it's, well, higher than these mountains right here that you're seeing. So it's 13,062 feet or something like that. Someone could comment that. It's called Wheeler Peak if one of you guys want to look it up. But yeah, I'm really thinking about doing it, but you got to get up really early and do it because, as you can see, a bunch of storms come in the afternoon here. If you're up on top of that mountain at 2 o'clock, you're in bad shape because when the thunderstorms come through, they just turn to hail. And when you're at that elevation, I mean, it's like softball-sized hail just dumping all around you. So you can't get stuck on top of those mountains in the afternoon. If I want to climb the mountain, I pretty much have to be at the campground at 6. So, and not a minute later. So we'll see about it. I'm not gonna make any promises. I got a little bit of editing to do tonight for tomorrow's video, but climb that mountain, Drew. All right, bro. I'm gonna go do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow though, I'll climb it before I leave. I just don't want to promise I'm going tomorrow because I gotta finish this video. Number one, most important thing. So, yeah, I got stuck up there last time I went. 13,167. That doesn't sound right, but I believe you. Yeah, I climbed up there before and got stuck in the hail, and it was very, very dangerous. This is alpine, so after a certain elevation, trees just don't grow anymore. So, get it, Drew? I know what you meant. All right, I'm going. I'm for sure going. It's the most beautiful sight from up there. Um, yeah, but anyway, after a certain elevation, the trees don't grow anymore. So, we were up on top of the mountain last time, and it started hailing, and we had to just brake for the trees and just hope that we got there before we got knocked out by the hail. I mean, the hail's so big it could seriously hurt somebody if you got stuck in it. I still haven't been able to pull up my video on my laptop, but I'm doing good watching from there. I just need to get on here and make some moderators. So, Butt Nuggets Homestead, love the name. Yeah, they're about to change it. All right, I finally got to my freaking channel. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Do not get caught above the tree line. Never camp above the tree line. Yeah, I learned that the hard way, man. I really did learn that the hard way. And luckily I wasn't hurt, but all the locals were telling me, they're like, you can't go up there this time of day. And I was like, this is my last day. I'm going, you know? And, yeah, it was almost a regrettable situation. I should be able to make some moderators now. I appreciate all you guys being here. 139 is what's showing on mine. Hey, Jackie Sailor. Let's see. I developed an oil leak coming through Texas out of Oklahoma, and I was leaking about a quart every 100 miles or something like that. So I was just, stopping every 50 miles when I was about half a quart low and fill it up, just top it off. And really, I was just waiting to get to a good campground. So I ended up getting to this campground in New Mexico, Roy, New Mexico. And I did a valve adjustment and put new gaskets on the engine. There's that rich. All right. And yeah, so everything, Aunt Sheila's got all new oil in her, valves are adjusted, and yeah, she's not leaking anymore. So that's good. She's been running really, really well. I trust the vehicle and I know how to work on it, but it's just a little scary to know that you could be stuck in the middle of nowhere, so I've been a little anxious about it. But I went down to that town yesterday, that real sketchy town, and there's a crazy switchback that leads all the way down. It loses 600-foot elevation because it goes to the bottom of this canyon right here. And yeah, so we climbed that switchback no problem, just climbed in first or second gear, and 20 miles an hour, and it just goes, so that's good. That gave me a lot more hope because it's scary, I don't want to be a complete ass to everybody behind me, but I've only had one lady upset with me so far. She blew by me honking her horn, telling me get off the effing road and all that, but for the most part, people understand, and they're respectful, they're usually smiles on their face, and I get a lot of thumbs up and stuff like that. I will be hiking by myself tomorrow. I saw that comment, be safe. I definitely will be safe, but it's a really, really heavily trafficked trail. So even though I will be a solo hiker, there will be many people around me. So if anything does happen, then yeah, we'll make sure, God forbid, that I'll be all right. I'm just gonna ignore Lindsay's comment. Let's see. I got a couple wrenches in there. I don't see Cindy's not here. Oh, flexing my wrench. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, you can't troll with them in the house, but let's see what else has been going on. So yeah, that couple that I met, or that fella and his young boy Hargis and DJ, super cool dude. He's sitting there telling me, and I didn't not believe him, but he's like, yeah, my 5-year-old, he's like, he came home asking me what a carburetor was. So we took a carburetor and we took it all apart and rebuilt it and all that. And I'm sitting there thinking, damn, that's pretty impressive for 5. I wasn't doubting him, but I was kind of like, damn, really? And then, yeah, it turns out his son was actually in the truck. So he's like, dude, let me go get my son. Cool. So, yeah, so he brought his son over, and the kid's 5 years old and smart as hell, I was like, you know how to write your name? I let him sign the bus. I'm like, you know how to write your name? He's like, yeah. He writes better than I do. I'm like, damn, bro. But yeah, super cool. They got a Beetle and a bus. and the kid's gonna just rebuild the whole thing. His dad's gonna help him out and stuff like that. And anyway, so I have a whole box of toy cars that I actually got from one of my friends back in Arkansas, Brandon. He hooked it up with, he just brought a bunch of old toy cars and stuff like that. So I put them in a little box and I carry them around with me in the Volkswagen, so that whenever little kids show interest and stuff like that, I can, give them a toy car, and I just let them pick one or two toy cars out of there. And that's just a cool thing for me. If I can get kids interested in cars, that's cool for me. So anyway, so I let little DJ pick out a couple, and he's already a car guy. So I was like, take a couple, dude. He got 2 cars, and he got a little airplane. So I didn't get that on video, but I did get a video of him signing the bus. And yeah, super cool kid. So then the fella started messaging me like that night. I gave him my phone number and stuff. His mom actually works here in TAOS, and she deals in the commerce department. So he called his mom and he's like, "Hey, this dude's looking for a charger for his for his solar panel and stuff like that." And his mom like gave me the business to go to and all that. And then which I was gonna go today, but then Hargis ended up messaging me last night. And he's like, "Bro, I found that adapter on Amazon, and I'm just gonna order it to my mom's house." And so so the adapter for the Blue Eddy will be here on Thursday, and then I'll be able to leave out. So I don't know for sure if I'm gonna leave on Thursday or Friday. It just kind of depends what time I get that. I don't really want to drive during the daytime, but I really, more than anything, don't want to get somewhere at night. So it's better for me to drive during the daytime, even if it's a little warm. Put a mini bike all together himself. Dad has speed bump. Helps his dad at speed bump garage. So cool to see the kids are interested. Here's the thing. Working on cars is problem solving, and it doesn't matter how many years you've been working on cars. It's still just like a puzzle. You know what I mean? Even if you know where everything goes, you still got to put it back together and stuff like that. So I think it teaches you a lot of skills about problem solving and stuff like that. So I think it's a really cool idea for kids. I know a lot of kids before my days used to do model cars. Model airplanes and stuff like that were real big, and we just don't have that anymore. And I was hey, what's up, Altruistic? I worked at O'Reilly's for 3 years, and we sell Hot Wheels cars there. And of course we got them under the counter where all the kids are right there. But a lot of parents didn't buy their kids little cars and stuff like that, which I don't blame them. Some of they're like $5 a piece and stuff like that. So it's a little ridiculous, but it's like, I would always give those kids, if they asked for a toy or something like that and their parents didn't give it, wouldn't buy them one, I just had a little box and I'd give them a toy car, you know what I mean? And you got to take advantage of that. I tell people all the time, if you teach kids about cars while they're young, then they won't have money for drugs later. So I got a couple wrenches in here now. Y'all guys can protect the fort. Got my archers up on the wall. Lindsay said, how have I been sleeping? Right now I'm staying at a rest stop, which is a super nice place. They got 24-hour security. All the security guards have stopped and talked to me and stuff. They're really cool. And I've been here for 2 nights, I believe. And yeah, no worries. But every morning when I wake up, this place is super popular because there's a trailhead that walks all the way down this gorge, and then also people come just to look off the bridge. But yeah, so when I wake up, when I go to sleep, there's nobody here, and when I wake up, there's 60 cars in the parking lot, and everybody's taking selfies with the bus and stuff like that. Which, I'm down for it. Like I said, Lindsay made me those blackout curtains, and they just magnet up there. So you could probably peek through a crack if you really wanted to, but for the most part, you can't see inside of it or anything. So people just stand around it taking selfies, and I don't mind that at all. Drew, as a kid in the 60s, we walked to a dime store and bought Matchbox cars for 50 cents. Yeah. And you can still get if you go to Dollar General, they still have Matchbox cars for $1. So that's pretty affordable. But yeah, at those parts stores, they'll mark stuff up like that whenever they know they can suck people into it. We drove across the desert to South Carolina. Dad always started at 3 a.m. Took extra water in case of radiator overheating. Might get extra antifreeze coolant just to be safe. Peggy, that is definitely a good option, but the Volkswagen is air cooled, so there's no coolant, no radiator, none of that. So it just uses the air that it's sucking in while you're driving to keep the engine cool. It comes down and then goes into the engine bay, and there's a fan inside there that rotates and pushes air down on the cylinder heads, which keeps it a little cooler. It's basically the same program as a motorcycle. There are some water-cooled motorcycles, but for the most part, they're air-cooled. So as long as you're moving, and as long as the air that's coming in isn't too warm, it's usually not too bad. But if you're in 110 and you get stuck in a traffic jam or something, yeah, you'd be in big trouble quick. Let's see. Philip said, sorry, I have to go. Good evening. Thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping in anyway. Let's see. Do they allow drones on top of that mountain? I do believe so, because it's not a national forest. But as windy as it is down here, I can only imagine that it's about 20 times windier up there. I don't think I could launch the drone up there. I wouldn't really want to risk it. If it did crash, it's a possibility that I wouldn't be able to get to. When you're on top of that mountain ridge, not even kidding, the trail's probably this wide, and there's 1,000-foot drop on either side. So I mean, if you even tripped and stumbled, you'd be dead. And yeah, I don't want to risk it crashing, because if it crashes, I can get a new one, but I have to retrieve it to take with me. So if that happened and I couldn't get to it, then Cottonwood Ranch. I am in TAOS, New Mexico. I'll get out of your way so you can see the beautiful mountains. They would be way more vibrant right now, but there's rainstorms going around everywhere. So you can see the mountain ridge right here. It's just completely engulfed in a thunderstorm right now. So if y'all guys see any cool lightning, you better tell me so I can go back and look at it on the timestamp. But anyway, yeah. Brad says, I love what you're doing. Every day is going to be an adventure. Thank you, man. And you've been supporting me for a long time, bro. I really appreciate you always watching and commenting on the videos. Tiny Farm Nuggets. Looks like Butt Nuggets has changed their name to Tiny Farm Nuggets. Awesome. I like it. The reason that they changed their name, I know that everybody who understands it thinks it's pretty creative and cool, but there's a lot of people that just didn't understand, and it seemed as if it was kind of provocative, but really it was just talking about chicken eggs. Butt Nuggets are chicken eggs. But yeah, I understand them wanting to change their name. Yeah. Let's see. Saying hi to Tree Haven, hello, brother. Gang says Lila. Let's see if I can find Lila and get her with a ranch, too. All right, let's see what else is going on. So tomorrow's video is going to be about Altruistic Farmstead. We went and hung out with them. It's a little longer than the rest of my videos have been. We did a lot of stuff, and nothing that I really could, nothing I could really cut out. So what I did was I took and I broke up each section into a timeline, and then basically if you go, whenever you start the video tomorrow, if you look at the bottom, you can drag through the timeline and it'll divide the video up in sections. So there's a lot of car stuff in that next video. If you're not into that, I totally understand. Just skip over it because I don't want you to miss the rest of the video. There's some really good content at the end of that video. I always wanted to go to Taos, she says. Taos is a beautiful place. Did I go to Taos Pueblo? I have not, and I didn't go last time I was here either. So honestly, I don't know if I'm going to make it by there, but I'm sure it's a beautiful place. I've seen the pictures. Taos Pueblo is, I think, if not the oldest city in the United States, then it's up there, at least like the oldest of the top three. Hail versus drone. Yeah, that would be a real bad news. You can see the storms. If you're up there on the mountain, you can see this coming from way out. You just got to make a break for getting down as soon as you realize. Speaking of signing the van, have people's signatures stay. I've come to the realization, and a lot of people have commented on the videos, that it's not going to stay, and I believe that they are right. So my options are maybe like a clear coat spray paint or a fingernail polish. I'm afraid that if I use a fingernail polish, that it's it's gonna kind of be too raised. But if I use a spray paint can, it's gonna spray more than just the area. So I haven't thought of a solution yet, but I will try to preserve as many of those as possible as soon as I can. It is already starting to take a lot of signatures off, and it hasn't. This is the first rain I've been stuck in since I left. So when I was younger, I always wanted a van like yours, Drew. I was born in 1965. Awesome. Well, they're still out there. Just a little bit of work and a lot of bit of money. Check out that bridge. Yeah, Roberta, is that cool or what? It's, I believe, I don't know what the span is. I believe that the ravine is like 600 feet deep, though. Yeah, you can see the rain. It's definitely pouring down out there. This area of the desert, I'm sure most of them, I just haven't been in the desert much, but they get what they call monsoon season, where it'll just piss rain for 3 weeks straight, and then that's all the rain they get for the whole entire year. Don't pull a J with your drone. Yeah, well, I pulled a J with my drone also, Jay, because the very first drone I got, Almost Homestead sent it to me. It was like $250 drone. He just gives it to me. I practiced in my driveway for like 3 days with it, and then I was like, all right, let's take this sucker down to the river. I launched it, and it took off, and I've never seen it again. Yeah, I don't want to lose the signatures. I'm definitely going to try to do it. Send the rain your way. I'm sure Arkansas needs the rain, too. Let's see. I hope it's not buffering. You can't really see the status on here. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful scenery. When you'll be making your way to Colorado? I think I'm gonna leave on Thursday or Friday out of here, and I'll be headed towards Colorado. I had a buddy that lived in Colorado for like 7-8 years, and I lost his number and stuff. So I've been trying to get a hold of him since I left, because I was just gonna show up at his job and surprise him. Finally, yesterday, I messaged his old number, just hoping that he still had the same number. Text his number from like 8 years ago, and he does. And he calls me. I'm like, bro, what's up? And he's like, oh, not much. I said, are you still working at Red Robin? He's like, no. He's like, I quit there like 2 years ago, and I moved to North Carolina. Damn it, dude. Like, that was my only hookup in Colorado. So now I don't really know anybody in Colorado. I don't really have a lot to do. I know there's a lot of beauty there, but unless I can stay somewhere for free, I can't really stay around there, you know. I was gonna buy a national park pass, which is only like $80, but the problem is it has to be sent in the mail to you. So can't do that, and it says it's gonna take around 2 weeks. So my idea was I was gonna ship it to Colorado, then I was gonna meet up with my buddy, hang out with him for 2 weeks, and then I was gonna be able to get the national park pass. That way I could hit the national parks in Colorado before I rolled out, but now I don't have anybody in Colorado, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's see. Have you any fiery Mexican food? I went to a Mexican bar like 2 nights ago to charge the Blue Eddy, or to charge my laptop, because I've been like really struggling with having a laptop and or like having everything charged up. Anyway, so I went to this bar. I mean, it was a restaurant, but yeah, I had a beer and some chips and queso, but by the time I got there, the kitchen was already closed, so I didn't really want to be a hassle to anybody, you know. So I just had a beer and some chips and queso. All right. You should be able to buy the park pass at any national park. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I might could just stop and buy one in person. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I do have some spicy barbecue that I got from Paragon Ridge, and I really do need to contact that guy for sponsoring my channel, because that stuff is so good. I can eat it on every single meal, and it will burn your lips plumb off, dude. You'll like, it's crazy, but yeah, I really do. I would recommend that sauce to anybody that likes spicy, anybody that likes barbecue. I'd recommend to them. If you don't know what sauce I'm talking about, you can go back to the Paragon Ridge video. It says like I left my tooth or something like that. Go back to that video and look, and you will be, if you get that sauce, you will be impressed with it. I promise you that. Let's see. Am I going to Santa Fe? I was just outside of Santa Fe last night, where I went to Harbor Freight. Was called Espanola, I think is how you pronounce it. that town was a little rough. I'm not trying to hang out there very long. But yeah, I was only about 20 minutes from Santa Fe. I thought about going, but I didn't really know anybody down there or really have a reason to go. Hey Wiley, I got you wrenched up, I think, bro. I hope I do. Let's see. Blue Eddie is the first person that really gave me a sponsorship opportunity, so I would love to stay with him. Honestly, I'm kind of loyal like that. But I reached out to them once and I said, hey dude, I need a bigger box and I need some solar panels. And they didn't really get back to me. And no hard feelings, they probably get a lot of messages a day, but like I said, I would love to stick with Blue Eddie if it's possible, but I will go to a different brand if I have to, you know. I've had a couple other brands. Jackery hasn't reached out to me, but I have had a couple other brands reach out to me that have similar products. And yeah, I just turned them down because I wanted to kind of stay true to Blue Eddie. So we'll see. Hopefully Blue Eddie can hook me up with a bigger box. And also, like I said, I got the charging situation should be fixed tomorrow because of Hargis and DJ. They sent that cord over to his mother's house here in TAOS for me to pick up. So Altruistic Farm says, we really enjoyed y'all's visit. Wish you lived closer so we could spend more time with y'all. Yeah, man, definitely. No problem. Simple Life. She said she was AFK to feed the munchkins. No worries, man. So here's the deal about Altruistic Farmstead. We spent a couple days over there. That's tomorrow's video. Lindsay had the day off, and I was only about 3 hours from home, so her and Lila came out to see me. I know that y'all saw that in the last video with MT, but Lindsay and Lila will be in this next video as well. And then whenever I split out of there, she headed one way and I head the other. So paint pins is a good idea. Maybe I'll switch to paint pins because that would probably stay a lot longer than that Sharpie will. Like I said before in the last video, or like I said earlier in this video, tomorrow's video is really long. It's like an hour long, guys. So there's probably 15 minutes of that's car stuff. I just don't want y'all to miss the end of the video. The end of the video is really good and really special. So I wanted to put it at the beginning, but it just kind of worked out better that I put it at the end. So yeah, just understand that you can skip around if you get to a part that's boring. I understand that an hour is a long commitment to make, to sit down and watch a video. So we enjoyed your trip so far. Thank you, Saga Bottom. I was kind of behind on the comments, guys. Arkansas could definitely use some rain. I'm sure they could. Let me just skip to the bottom. I'm sorry if I miss anything. I'll start going back up. Lord have mercy. I was way behind. Hey, Drew, good luck on your journey. Be careful. Where are you going next? So, like I said, I'm here for a day or two. And whenever I leave out of here, I'll be headed north into Colorado. Uh-oh. I think someone might have jumped off the bridge. Oh, would that be pretty unfortunate? Yeah. I don't know Tundra Jason real well, unfortunately. I never got to meet him at your place, Simple Life. But yeah, I'd love to meet up with him. Seems like a really great dude. Everything I've seen about him. 2 sheriffs just pulled up and 2 emergency vehicles just pulled up too. So when you're out here in the rocks and stuff like that, there's a lot of high falls and stuff like that. So maybe, hopefully, it wasn't something more sinister than just somebody accidentally got hurt. There is a lot of suicide off this location, though. Let's see. Hey, Hoods. Yeah, I've driven far, man. I'm over 1,600 miles. I think I'm only about 800 miles from home, but I've put in over 1,600 miles because I was doing a lot of backtracking through Oklahoma and stuff, but I had to spend time with all my friends out there. I just don't get out there enough to see them, and what better opportunity now that I don't have a job to go and get some quality time with some friends that I never really get to see. And Sheriff number 3 is here. I know a couple people in Colorado Springs. I'll IG you if I can work out a spot for you to stay. Cindy, I would absolutely love that. And I don't even need accommodation. If I just have a driveway to park in, that would be perfect for me. Yeah. So if anybody knows anybody in the Colorado area, I'm pretty much going to go straight up 25. I'm going to come up out of here and then branch over towards Pueblo. Once I hit Pueblo, I'm just going to take 25 straight up through Colorado Springs, through Denver, etc. So, yeah, if there's any YouTube channels that you guys know, I would love to meet up with any YouTube channels. I don't care how big or small they are. I would love to meet up with them. Let's see. I would ask these guys what's going on, but I know that they wouldn't tell me. So, loved video today. The awesome waterfall footage at Hood's Custom. Fortress Creations and Concepts. Those fellas live in Oklahoma too. We met them in the last video, and they got about this long of the video. But I did get them signing the bus and having dinner with us and stuff. Great people. The dude's just a creator, and he like decked out I forget what school it was now. I'm sorry, I'm not good with colleges, but it was maybe for Missouri or something like that. And anyway, he made like a tour bus for them, and oh my God, beautiful. Like the attention to detail is just unbelievable. And yeah, so they do a lot of like, manly stuff, building trailers and stuff like that, and just fab stuff. And I'll give them a shout out in my next video, but yeah, check them out. Oh yeah, the Hood's Custom Shop, he painted his school bus and it looks great. He painted it pretty much the same color as Aunt Sheila. I think he's being a copycat, really. I'm just teasing. Oh, let's see. I have a friend in Colorado Springs. She's pretty cool. Well, let me know. Check out Seven Falls. I'll try to remember that. Stay safe. I got to go feed my chickens, put them up for the night. Okay, Mike. I'm very bummed that I didn't get to meet Mike. She was actually on my way in 40, and by the time she messaged me, I was already passed by like a couple 100 miles, and I couldn't turn back. Dude, I think I will come to the Northeast, upstate New York. Lila, I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. I would love to see that part of the country. There's a lot of history out there and stuff like that I'm interested in. So, yeah, I'd love to. I don't know. Yeah, Missouri State University. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but I plan on seeing the Northeast. Yeah. See what's going on with these guys real fast. Okay, so I'm just guessing, but they're sitting with a couple or somebody. They're sitting with somebody next to me. Colorado Mountain Living. Let me try to remember that. Let me type that in my phone. Thing. All right. Somebody, after you're done, will somebody come back and comment Colorado Mountain Living? Because I'd love to try to meet up with those guys. What's up, dog man? All right. So here's the situation with the sheriffs and stuff. They're talking to somebody in the little awning, picnic awning next to me. So there's a lot of help signs and stuff like that. There's even a call box on the bridge that says, hey, dude, if you're thinking about doing what I think you're doing, just call us and let us help you. So maybe somebody, oh, Cindy sent it on Instagram. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe somebody's just getting help right now. So hopefully nobody's hurt. The heat is up. The heat is not here. Last night I had to cover up with a blanket. I had my shirt off and I had the Volkswagen door open, like the sliding door. And I got so cold I had to put a shirt on. And I put a shirt on for about like 10 minutes. Then I just shut the door because I was still too cold. I mean, it wasn't cold, but it was just, a cool breeze. It was chilly. Just text Tundra and he says, you are welcome at his place. Sweet, dude. Hey, Tundra Jason. They have a concrete camp spot in Vegas. I really do, bro. And I would appreciate it. And I would love to meet you anyway. So the goal is whenever I get around to Vegas, I'm going to try to fly Lindsay out to go see Utah with me. So Vegas is probably the easiest, cheapest flight from our region out there. So we're probably just gonna fly her into Vegas. So maybe, yeah, maybe I'll need a spot to camp the night before, just before I pick her up and stuff like that. That'd be super cool, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, Tundra is the man. If you guys don't know Tundra Jason, he came out to Simple Life's property and helped him put in a lot of work. We were in the armpit of Satan. I believe you, dude. Hopefully they're not complaining about you doing a live or live stream. No, they're doing well. Let's see. Tundra is awesome. My nephew lives in Vegas. Great to see you. Let's see what this one says. Oh, they don't want to be recorded jumping off a bridge yet. No, that would be bad news. Had to help my father with something after you said you don't have many options in Colorado due to your friend moving. I'll look into sending you some funds to explore a bit. Just don't pass through. Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'm doing well financially. I'm not struggling or anything like that. So you guys don't put yourself in a spot to help me. But if anybody does want to chip in, I do have a PayPal. It's dutchcreekcabin@gmail.com. I haven't changed it over yet just because it's hard to do all that bank information and all that. So my legal name is not Drew. So if it comes up a little weird name, don't be alarmed. And if 12 Stones was in here, I would tell you my legal name, but we'll have to wait till the next live and maybe 12 Stones will be here. Hey, Drew, best for you, experience in dream life come true. Man, I'll tell you, when I was driving through the canyon yesterday, I was driving down there. It's below that bridge. There's a big river, and it runs for miles and miles. It probably runs all the way to the Rio Grande, which is why it's called the Rio Grande Gorge. But anyway, I was driving through there, man, and I just had this smile on my face I could not get rid of. And I was just thinking, like, how is it even possible that I'm doing this right now, you know? And I'm going to be honest, when I left, I wasn't as prepared as what I could have been. And I don't know if I stayed for 6 more months if I would have been more prepared. But it's only because of you guys that I can do this. It really is. People have been giving me a lot of credit for the balls that I have and all that for, you know, taking this jump. But really the faith that I had was in you guys, and not to financially support me, but just to click on the video and like it and comment and watch the video. And yeah, the reason that I took off on this trip is because I trusted you guys were gonna carry me, you know. And I don't say that to put any weight on y'all's shoulders or anything, but I realized that I knew that before, but I realized yesterday when I was driving through that canyon, and I just had this smile on my face I could not get rid of. I was just so thankful that, you know, 5,000 people click on my video every day and watch. So thank you, all of you guys. And he said balls. Yeah, I'm gonna peek over here on the situation again. Hold on. Yeah, I'm glad that I can take you guys along with me too. That's super cool, you know. Okay, I still don't know anything about what's going on over there. Oh, I had a little tear. Let's see. How am I doing away from Lindsay? Well, I gotta be honest. I've only cooked for myself one time. I have been just eating out at restaurants and stuff. And the reason why is not because I'm lazy or because I don't want to eat canned food, but because I can't charge my laptop and stuff unless I'm at a restaurant. So I've basically just been shopping around restaurants saying, hey, do you have a plug I can use? And if they say yes, then I give them my money. Cheers, because you miss your bae. Yeah. I've been talking to Lindsay a lot. It's not the same, obviously, but it's nice I can still talk to her and stuff like that. I'm sorry to alarm you guys about that situation, but I think everybody's okay. I don't think it's anything seriously. Well, I'll be going to Oregon. There's a man there that built out a school bus. Oh, I know, dude. It's so cool. I'm sorry. I was thinking of somebody different. There is a guy in Oregon that built a 49 Ford school bus for a church. Well, he didn't build it for a church. It was an old church bus that he found. And then the church is still up. And they actually had their 150-year reunion. And he drove the school bus to the church for the reunion, which is so freaking cool. And I don't know his channel name, so I'm sorry to do that. But yeah, I know Jelena from Leave Her Wild and Isaac. I don't know them personally. I know of their channel. I would love to meet up with them, but you know, they're kind of big time. So I hated that I missed seeing you and Lindsay before I had to go back home. Drew, what is your anticipated return time frame? I plan on being back around Halloween. Man, it just got pretty windy. I plan on being back around Halloween. Yeah, I don't want to make any promises, but I really need to be back before it gets cold. That's the biggest problem. Remember at the beginning when Drew said he's not that great at doing lives? Can we all agree Drew is awesome at doing lives? Thank you, bro. I honestly had no idea what I was going to talk to, and it just kind of fell out of my mouth. I should say one thing. I have something to my left leg. Like, I haven't tripped or hurt myself or anything. Like, I think it might be the Volkswagen seat. Like, it might just, like, rest, like, right in the middle of my thigh or something like that. But when I put pressure on my left leg, like, if I'm sitting down and put pressure on my left leg, it's like, it's like a bone bruise pain. It's like just brutal pain. I don't know what the hell I did. That'll be my excuse if I don't climb the mountain tomorrow. I'll just like, keep in mind that most casinos and Cracker Barrels, you can sleep in their parking lots. Yeah, I was going to sleep in a parking lot at a casino in Oklahoma. And I pulled up. First off, it was blistering hot, and I was just sitting in the heat. But also, I just didn't feel real comfortable, man. All you have to have is a bad day at the table to want to, you know, get your money back in the parking lot or something. But there was a lot of reviews on it. Everybody said it was nice. Everybody said they were not messed with. I'm sure it would have been okay, but it was hot, and I just wanted to move, so I took off, man. And I ended up in a beautiful spot in Amarillo. So at least you have plenty in case you need to stay somewhere longer. Good home food cook. Yeah. I've been doing pretty good on sodas. I've only just bought a soda or two at a time. I haven't like bought any 12 packs or anything like that. So I've been doing pretty good as far as just drinking water. She was married to Jason Crocker. Yep. Hi, dog, man. What's up, Drew? Country Road Gear. Hey, dudes. Sorry about your eye, man. I hope you're feeling better. I saw you had a pretty rough day today in your last video, but I didn't get a chance to watch it, man. I've been fighting keeping everything charged. Okay. I've been using my battery very wisely. Let's see. Can't you sleep in a Walmart parking lot? I can sleep in a Walmart parking lot, but the thing is, a lot of people sell their vehicles in Walmart parking lots, so I know it's going to be a fanfare walking around the Volkswagen if I do park it there. But if I'm desperate, yeah, I'll do it. I'd just rather park a little more safe. I'm not worried about my safety as much as just being bothered, you know. But like I said, there's been about 60 cars here every morning when I wake up, and people taking pictures and stuff, and it hasn't bothered me or woke me up or anything. So, which is a little alarming because if someone does mess with me, I'll probably sleep through it. But anyway, I got a solar panel, and it's just I've been taking it in and out of the bus every day. Or I just got it yesterday, but yeah, I put it out when the sun's out, and I just put it back in there. I need to go finish cutting trailer tiny home roof off. Be careful on the mountain, buddy. I will. Almost Homestead. Thank you, man. Can't wait to be at your place. Let's see. I DM'd you a video, a link to places. Sweet. Thank you. I seen that. Must be able to arrange to meet up with Jelena and Isaac for you. I might be able to. Sweet. That would be awesome. Simple Life. Yeah. I don't even need much from them, but it would be cool to see them. You know, like I don't need. Like I said, I've had a couple of guests in my past videos that have went out of their way to give me beds and do my laundry and cook for me and all that. That has been really wonderful, and it's been very appreciated, but I have no expectations. So literally, if I just have a driveway to park in, that's all I need. So thank you guys. Sit on a pillow. Yeah, I might do that. I work in the background to make that happen for you. Thank you, Simple Life. Yeah. And guys, like I said, if there's any other channels, like Jelena and them are pretty big, and that'd be cool for me. That'd be good for me because they're like kind of in the same niche as I'm in. But yeah, I don't mind who it is. I don't care if you got 300 subscribers. I'll come hang out with you. You know. You should put a cardboard box to put your camera in so it blocks the wind from being on all sides. Yeah, I don't have anything right now, so unfortunately I'm just kind of stuck. But Prepstead Bob's bus is cool. Yeah, I seen Prepstead Bob whenever they came out to help Jeff. Here's Lynn's. How's the weather? It's about 70 degrees and windy. It's the most beautiful weather ever. It did get a little hot today. It probably got to 90, but I was parked over the street. I didn't really care. I just sat around editing all day because we got a real big video tomorrow. All right, I think I'm way behind, so I'm going to skip to the bottom again. And I'll work my way up. I can hook you up with a place in Vegas for real, bro. Call me if you need it. Thank you, Country Road Cure, man. Tundra Jason just said I could crash there, so I'll probably do that, but I'll definitely keep you updated. I really appreciate you. What is it? Oh, there's a bighorn. There's a bighorn. Let's see if I can get it on video. I can't see what y'all are seeing. He's standing right by that orange parking cone. I would walk closer, but I don't want to lose my signal. Thanks for hollering at me, Dave. Appreciate it, man. That was cool. Dang, I hope y'all got to see that bighorn. I would run and grab my camera right now, but I've only got like 10 minutes left, and I don't want to mess it up. Perfect then. Tundra is awesome. Yeah, man. I really like Tundra. I've never met him, but just seeing, I like someone who can go put in some work, you know, and Tundra Jason, that dude knows how to work. I could tell just when it came to y'all's place. Getting windy and cloudy. We have to go check on the goats. Don't trust just anybody. Lori, I understand and I appreciate that, what you're saying. I have a motto that I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to block this up from you guys, or the wind from you guys. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, you know, until you burn me, and you know it gets me burned sometimes. But I try not to go around judging people. You know, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else. It's just I've had tore up tennis shoes and holes in my pants my whole life, so I get treated a little differently than sometimes, and I try not to do that to other people. I lived in Taos, New Mexico about 35 years ago. Michael's Kitchen there was a wonderful place to eat, and I love the old town square. Yeah, that little Mexican place I went to was in the town square. It was pretty late at night, but I've hung out in the town square. It's popping in there, and everybody got dreadlocks and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a real hippie town. Hi from Tyler, Texas. Hello, I have lived in Tyler, Texas myself, the rose capital of Texas. I DM'd you a video. I already freaking read that. When do you plan on being in Washington State? I plan on being in Washington around the middle of August. So around the 15th or so is my schedule. But I could speed that up if I have less places to stay. I don't want to sit around just parked. You know, I'd rather go hang out with a buddy. So if I don't have places to go in Colorado and Wyoming, I'm going to pretty much book it through there and get to Washington. So the more time I have to spend with Jay and Jen, the better for me. I want to see stuff. I want to see everything, but I also don't want to just be sitting around by myself. Did anybody see that bighorn sheep? I hope y'all did. Thank you for all the kind words. Drew, you're a brave one. Love watching your videos because you're so real, down to earth. If you get to Oregon, don't miss out on the opportunity to meet Isaac and Jelena. I will definitely try. And Simple Life Mel said she's going to try to hook that up. I'm good friends with North Country Off Grid in Northern Idaho if you're interested. Yes, I'm very interested. Lila, hook me up with that. There's another channel that I love that's in Idaho. Well, Red Poppy Ranch. I doubt that they would have me, but I would love to go see them. But there's a channel called Pappy Days Ranch. And I gave them a shout out like real early in their channel, because I knew that they were going to just be a fabulous channel. And they're great folks. They do a lot of TikTok and stuff like that, Instagram, because they got real popular on there first. But yeah, that's like a Mel and Gary couple. Pappy Days Ranch is like a Mel and Gary couple, just two guys just banging shit out and getting it done. And that's Pappy Days Ranch. I think the wife works, but the husband doesn't, so he's just there. But man, I'm sure the wife does so much work still, you know. I mean, I know she does because I see it. I'd like to donate, but not sure how. Randall, I appreciate it. First off, you can go to PayPal. DutchCreekCabin@gmail.com is my PayPal link. Like I said earlier, Drew is not my legal first name, so don't be alarmed whenever it comes up with a different name. Just like seeing other places in the world. Drew's Lens, if you need a place in the Bay Area, California, I got you too. I'm probably going to stay out of California. I'd love to go see it, but I think that'll probably be another trip. California's so big, I'd probably just go visit that, like just to visit that, you know. When do you have an idea when you'll be in Oregon so I can see what time to meet up? I'll probably be leaving at the very end of August into Oregon. So it'll probably be early part of September or the very end of August. Deshaun Bend is the last week in August and the first week in September. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. Can somebody list my PayPal link? Purple haze will make you jump off tall buildings. Don't do it. What? Let's see. Happy Days Ranch. Yeah, they are great, dude. They are really great. Okay, I'll call chat and get you hooked up. Thank you. Randall, bro. Wish you the best. Make sure to enjoy life. Thank you, man. I really am. Like I said, y'all should have seen that smile yesterday. I could not clean it off my face, man. I was just, I'm really grateful for having the opportunity that I have and that I have an army behind me supporting me. So, yeah, thank you, all of you dudes. Silver Creek Falls in Oregon is absolutely incredible. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of research about that area yet because that's on my leg back, and I got so much information in my head right now that I don't want to make it congested, you know. But yeah, I've been doing a little research. Like before I get to the state, I'll just crush what I need to know, kind of plan my route out. Did anybody see that bighorn? Golly, man. Another 20 from Randall. Thank you, brother. He said you make us smile too, brother. Well, I'm glad, man. And I got one. Tomorrow's video, like I said, is really long. Feel free to skip through. I put all the links at the bottom, or on the timeline, so you can kind of see what sections they are and stuff like that. But yeah, tomorrow's my last visit with a homestead. So the next couple videos will be me on the road, living in campgrounds and stuff like that. So I haven't filmed a whole lot because I've been trying to save battery power, but some of the good stuff. So yeah, Randall, coming through, you're awesome. Sure are, dude. Thank you so much, man. That's definitely a big relief. I've been spending about $15 a day eating, and like I said, not because I've wanted to cook canned goods or anything. It's just because I've needed a place to charge. So I've been taking advantage of having that hour to sit there and charge my phone, charge my laptop, stuff like that. Bend, Oregon, it's a big bus and van rally, get together, huge party, lots of fun. I better be going there. So he just sent me a penny on PayPal, and take a penny. I do not walk past a penny on the ground, so just know that about me. If there's change on the ground, I'm finding it. I'm a junkie for coin change. I love it. Drew, your IG DMs are getting loaded by me. Yeah, luckily I have my thing on vibrate, so hopefully it's not doing too much. But I asked this question: does anybody know? Did y'all see the bighorn? I showed y'all the bighorn, but he was kind of far away, so I don't know if y'all could catch it. You have an awesome family backing you, and I love watching your channels. All right, guys, I only got like 2 more minutes left, so if you guys have any questions, just crush them in there, and I'm going to move out of your way so you can see the mountains behind me. Golly, Randall, are you kidding me, bro? Let's see. Lindsay says, nope, he doesn't. Now he's got me doing it, and I gave it all to him. I don't know what she's talking about. Randall says, here you go, brother. Hope this helps. Just do another SLL ribbing. Yeah, that Simple Life Reclaimed roast was a lot of fun for me. Yeah, bro, I appreciate you, Randall, man. I'm guessing that you came from Simple Life, and good crew over there. Roberta just sent $50 on PayPal, so thank you so much, Roberta. There was a couple people that sent me PayPals last week because Dogman gave me a shout out on one of his videos, and yeah, I didn't ever say thank you to those guys. So if you sent me a PayPal, at all or supported me in any way, just liking the videos and watching them, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys, and I'm not taking any of this for granted. So I think I said granted, but I meant granted. Let's see. Hey, Drew, I got a cousin in Littleton, Colorado. I gave you your number, though. He might be in California this week for his mother's birthday. It'll probably be a week or two before I get to California. So it was too blurry here. Couldn't see the bighorn. Oh, okay. That's what I see. It was too blurry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The bighorn's probably still in here, so I'm gonna end this live. I'll go grab my camera, my actual photo camera, and try to get a good picture of him. He was kind of a small ram, but he was just munching on the trees, dude. He's having a good time. Randall, yeah, man, that's incredible, bro. Thank you so much. Did not see the sheep. Well, I'm so bummed about that, man. I should have ran over there, but if I would have missed it, then if I would have moved, then I could have messed up the whole live stream. So be safe out there, clownfish. Okay, so some of you guys know about the clownfish thing. That happened on one of Jeff's lives or Dogman's lives. I guess there's some like reel going around on Instagram where it's like, it says like, oh yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea or something like that, and then it says, but you're my clownfish or something like that. So that's where the whole clownfish thing. Be careful on that hike, bro, if you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go. I'm for sure gonna climb. I just don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys to the top of Wheeler Peak, to the highest point in New Mexico. So I probably will not peak Colorado, and I know I won't peak Washington State, because I think you have to do that with a guide. And yeah. Why did you drop off your sidekick? It seemed like he wanted to go with you. Austin, yeah, it was a real bummer. I had to drop him off. I could have brought him with me. He's a pretty tough kid. He can handle his own. I didn't really have to babysit much or anything, so he could definitely hold his own. But the problem is that whenever his school started, whenever school was back in, I was going to be like all the way on the other side of the country. So I was going to have to put him on an airplane home, which is not very financially reasonable, as well as somewhat risky to send a 12-year-old kid by himself in an airport to go do that. I know people do it all the time, but yeah, I didn't want to take that risk. Got to go fix husband's meds. Thank you, Don Lee, for being here. Appreciate you. I'm gonna try to clean up this chat real fast, like maybe 2 more minutes, then I gotta jump off. I don't want to step on nobody. I know that a quick shout out. Oklahoma Journal Life hit 5K. So there's a young kid. He's like 15 years old. He's fishing, hunting, doing outdoor stuff. So if you're into that, go support a 15-year-old kid, man. I couldn't imagine having the opportunity that he's got at 15 while I was at the rest station. At the truck stop washing dishes in the back, man. That's what I was doing at 15 for $5.15 an hour. So very smart kid, very hard worker. So if you guys are into that outdoor stuff, Oklahoma Journal Life, he went live like as soon as I did, so I know I kind of stepped on his toes. That's why I wanted to give him a little love. Hey, if you do go on that hike, please text Lindsay or me with the pin before you go up and down. I definitely will. I've been keeping Lindsay updated with my position, but yeah, thank you, Mel. I definitely will do that. Let's see. Jimmy River said, Drew, I got a cousin. Yeah, I've seen that. Country Road Cure. Mount Rainier is in Washington as a must go. I'm definitely going to go see Mount Rainier. I'm just not going to be able to climb it. It's way up there. I think it's only 14,000 feet, but it's like very cold and a lot of snow and stuff. You got to have real gear and a guide to climb that mountain, I believe. Swing through Red Rocks area in Colorado. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Red Rocks. I'd love to see a show out there. So, I'd even let Randall pay for to go to a show. Red Rocks, it's just like a big freak. I forget what the name of it is, but it's just a big auditorium, basically outdoor auditorium. I forget what they're called. Anyway, yeah, another 20 for Randall. Thank you, bro. Crazy person, man. You can hear the wind, but it's not bad. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Randall, you are my biggest fan today, bro. I appreciate you. Amphitheater. Yeah, thank you. Golly, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It was on the tip of my tongue. There's a cave with a bunch of Sasquatch on Mount Rainier. Probably is. All right, guys. I love you to death. Thank you, Mel, for all the support, man. You've been a big inspiration to me and a lot of us in the community, and you've held your hand out and carried us up with you. So thank you so much to Mel. Thank you for being here for my live and moderating. Thank you to all the other moderators that I finally gave a wrench to today. And yeah, thank you for supporting my journey. Thank you for making this possible for me. And I love all of you guys, and I really do mean that. I love all of you guys. So I'm going to go try to get a picture of this bighorn sheep while I still got a chance, and you guys have a good night. Big video out tomorrow. Don't forget, you can skip around. Don't click off the video because the end is so good. Dogman finishes up with a $20 super sticker. Thanks for being here. Thank you, bro. Take it easy, all of you guys. I love you all to death. We'll see you next Tuesday.